Hey guys, welcome into Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny and I'm here with your energy update for the weekend ahead. I was getting the phrase out with the old and in with the new. So some of you might be actually purging this weekend ahead. Maybe you set the weekend up to gut out your garage or your basement or get rid of old clothes or, clean the house, open up the windows, spring cleaning, going into the summer, you're getting rid of stuff. I'm getting this heavy feeling of a lot of housework. And I'm not getting that it's going to be like boring or difficult or mundane. It's just obviously something that needs to be done. Um, but I'm feeling like it's going to be really lighthearted. Like you're going to have a good time. Like it's not going to be super exciting, but you're going to have a really nice weekend. The energy I'm getting is just normalcy. Just this feels normal. This feels good. I got my work done. I made some kind of productive progress on my home, my space, my environment. So this is a message for those of you out there. This is a validation. If you are like intending to do some purging or spring cleaning this weekend, then listen up. I'm also getting the word hootenanny. I don't ever even say that. I even had to Google it to understand. But the energy from the word when I heard it was it's going to be a hootenanny. So maybe you're ending the day off Saturday or Sunday with a barbecue or a get together or some kind of like you're throwing down with your friends and you're just going to hang out and chill and have some steak or some hot dogs and just relax, by a bonfire or something. It's going to be a good weekend. Then I get the word or the phrase, did you just say that? Did you actually just say that? So, and then someone else is going to say, I can't believe it. So, something's going to be spoken also, spoken out loud this weekend. Maybe when you're with family or you're with your friends, when you're hootenanning it up. I don't know if I'm using that word properly. Where you or someone else is going to say something that is going to make jaws kind of like drop. People are going to be like, what? Okay. I can't believe they just said that. So that is the channeled messages that I'm getting. I also am being led to talk about intermittent fasting. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I myself started intermittent fasting this past week, and I noticed what just happened. I noticed that when I started. Hey everyone, good afternoon. Welcome into Edie's Attic. My name is Jenny, and I am here with your weekend energy update. What is happening this weekend? What's the vibe? What's the energy? The first thing that I was getting is out with the old and in with the new. So I'm picking up that some of you might be doing a huge purge or a massive cleanup of your property or your home space. There's this energy of getting rid of like clutter, getting rid of old items, cleaning out the garage, old clothes, getting the yard tidied up. I feel like you've set forth this mission to tackle the home environment this weekend, but I'm also getting the word hootenanny. So it's not going to be all work. There's going to be some play. It feels like this weekend is going to feel very normal for you. It's going to feel very productive. You're going to get a lot accomplished at home with whether it's like purging, cleaning, organizing, yard work, bills, getting your ducks in a row. But there's also going to be an element of fun too. So I'm feeling like some of you might be kicking it back with some friends later in the evening, either Saturday or Sunday, or having a big old barbecue with family or friends. I keep hearing also cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So some of you might be doing like a big family dinner on Sunday, maybe spaghetti and meatballs. But it's going to be a good weekend. It's not going to be super eventful, but it's going to be very productive. During the hootenanny, I'm getting that someone's going to say, did you actually just say that? I can't believe it. So something's going to be said out loud in the group that's going to just kind of shock everyone that's there. It could be funny, it could be a joke, but something is going to be expressed where someone's gonna be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they actually just said that. Like, I heard someone saying that in a girl voice. So a feminine is saying, did you actually just say that? I can't believe it. So that's what I'm getting as far as channeled messages go. Let's jump into some cards and see what else we have in store for us this weekend. Spirit, what do we have to look forward to this weekend? What can you give us a heads up on? Any advice about the weekend ahead? Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so Spirit, can you go in a little bit more about this Ace of Cups? Can you give us more information about this Ace of Cups? It says self-sabotage. Withholding love from you, I withheld love from myself, self-doubt, pure intentions, new love, emotions. I feel like there's going to be some kind of breakthrough. I honestly, like, I know that this seems, hold on, let me just see. What is this? Twin Flame. This card rarely pops out. They know this is a once in a lifetime type love. You feel like home. You are one. Someone that has been withholding their like true pure intentions with you. Someone that has been just keeping themselves very much reserved and keeping like quiet and keeping like all the feelings bottled up with inside. The self-sabotage type energy where they love you but they cannot express it. Like for some reason they've been withholding it because I feel like it's out of fear. This is finally going to come to a head this weekend. So this message isn't for everyone, but for part of the collective, because I really typically don't ever expect to pull on love for like a collective energy like reading for the weekend. But you know, there's love happening within this collective, so this is obviously important. But something is going to happen. That might be what did you actually just say that? Oh my gosh. So someone's going to speak up and come out, and they're probably going to do it publicly in a group setting where you're at and express in some way out loud for everyone to hear their love for you. And you're just like, I can't believe it. Like you knew this for like the longest time, but for it to finally come out and in such a public way, like just you're shocked. You're shocked. Anything else, Spirit, about this weekend that we need to look forward to? We have number 15, the Devil. So we have some kind of karmic situation. Yeah, so we do have a karmic energy that's going to be present in this group setting over the weekend. I'm getting from this card, it's Capricorn, Earth energy. Doesn't have to be their sign, but they carry the energy of a Capricorn. So someone that is very career driven, very focused, very orderly, very planned, well planned out. This is the energy of the person. It says number 15. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on with this devil energy? How do they play into this situation? Spirit, how does the devil energy play into this twin flame situation? We have power couple, an indestructible force that many wish they could be, liked by few, envied by most. This is an envious outsider. Could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be just someone that's within your social circle that sees the two of you connecting, and they see how beautiful it is to watch you two come together, is absolutely jealous and envious of this connection. Can you tell us a little bit more? Like, why are they envious of this connection? Why are they trying to sabotage this connection? Okay, let me grab the other one. Okay. We have sweets. You are like candy, cake, chocolate. The decadence of your soul makes me melt. And I am surrendering to the cadence of your soul and allowing us to dance in love. Let me see. We have Four of Wands, which is like an Aries energy. Celebration, wedding, stability, partnership, action. And then we have Eight of Swords, Gemini, mental prison. I still don't have a clear understanding yet. I'm going to figure this out. They see that this connection is leading towards a commitment, towards a power couple marriage. And for some reason, the thought and idea of you two connecting and moving this relationship into something more long term is causing them a deep amount of anxiety. This person, they are very, very afraid of being left alone. They don't want to be discarded. They're afraid that when you two come together, they're going to be forgotten about. This is a person that has been getting into the headspace of a masculine energy and creating a lot of doubt in their choices and in their emotions and their feelings and in their like movement toward you. And if you're already together with this person and things have been feeling really stagnant, or they've been feeling really distant and pulling away, it's because of this person here, the devil energy. This devil energy that's feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress when they see that the two of you possibly are going to become something of a permanent situation. This person has way too much feelings and emotions invested in your relationship. And I'm getting that this person is going to be present this weekend when you are all together doing this, bonfire or this dinner party or barbecue, when your person finally speaks out about their love for you publicly. And it's going to put this person in a very, very uncomfortable position. It's going to seal the deal. So not only are you going to be shocked, but they are too. They're literally going to be saying the same thing that you are. Did you actually just say that? Let's see, is there anything else, Spirit, that we need to know? Okay. Spirit was like, no, not that card. So we pull the career-driven card. The person that's trying to intercept this connection has some kind of relationship with your person that is focused on financial gains. Maybe they're partners in business, or they work together, or they have like career ideas as far as the future goes and things that they've talked about moving into the future, or they're dependent on them for their financial support. But this is a very career-driven person. Again, going back to where was it? The double energy. This person puts business and their career and their financial situation on the front burner before anything else. It's a very selfish energy. So a part of the reason why they don't want this connection to happen is not only are you pulling this person away from them, but you're also pulling away, in their mind, the potential for their future and their financial setup. There's some kind of element of your person being a huge factor in their financial situation. Anything else, Spirit? Let's try this one. Depressed. The outcome is they're just going to be depressed. This is going to be locked in. Your person is not going to allow them to manipulate their thoughts anymore and to control their actions in regards to you. If they have been, your person's not going to allow it anymore. They're just going to have to deal with it as far as your person's concerned. Okay, we have texting, choices, and love offer. So some of you may be receiving a message by text, if not in person, but this love offer is coming through. They made a choice. They were teetering back and forth between the options, you and allowing this person to control what they do and how they feel and how they think. And they've made their choice. They're done self-sabotaging. They're done allowing other people to control what they do and how they move. They are 100% on board and locked into knowing that they are going to declare their love. They're going to give you a love offer. And no one's going to stop them this time like they have before. Because I'm getting this person has wanted to come forward and express this several times before. But every single time they've made any kind of movement in that direction, this person has come up through and has gotten into their head and has convinced them not to do it. What was the catalyst? Like, what was the change that helped this person see that they were being controlled and manipulated? Like, how did they come to this conclusion? Where did they get this courage from, Spirit? Communication. It's something that you must have said to them, or something that this person spoke out loud that just made something click in their brain that you really don't care. You really don't care to see me happy, do you? It really isn't about my person being this or that. It's about you and what you're going to get. How did I not see this before? How could I not have seen that my friend or my family member was being so selfish? It's always been about them. I do feel this is going to be a huge wake up call, though, for this person. So, Spirit, what is going to happen with this person after this announcement, after this declaration of love or this love offer comes in? Let me see. We have on the bottom of the deck 5 of Wands. It's going to be hard. They're going to feel like the rug was pulled out from underneath them. It doesn't have to be hard. They're not used to being independent and to flying solo. Not that they have to, though. They don't have to fly solo. They just have to be more welcoming and understanding that their friend or family member is in love and has a counterpart, has a significant other, has someone that they want to spend the rest of their life with. They can still be in their life. It's not like because this person chose the collective that this one has to just disappear. But in their mind, they created this idea that that's just how it has to be. You can't have the both of us. It's either me or them. You have Queen of Cups here. You're going to be sitting pretty. This is going to be a beautiful time for you. Your person is going to make you feel so loved, so wanted, so desired. Not only that, you're going to finally feel this partnership. It's going to feel equal. It's going to feel like you're both finally on the same page. It's going to be like a weight has been lifted off your shoulders. All it took was for your person to see through the illusions and to see people for who they truly were and why they were giving advice that they were giving. The advice they were giving was never to protect them, but it was to protect themselves. And once your person finally saw this, they made a solid, sound decision to speak their truth to you. Queen of Cups. Oh, it's going to be a hootenanny, all right. There's going to be some family drama. But it's okay. Not everyone is always going to be happy for you, especially when people are extremely happy and in love. It's a trigger for some people. It triggers a lot of jealousy and envy. Maybe they don't have that. Misery loves company, I'm getting. If they're miserable, they want you to be miserable too. Your person's not going to listen to anyone anymore in regards to their love for you. This is exciting. This is growth. Now, I pray for the parties involved. I pray for this energy right here, that they see that they can do this on their own and that they don't need the support emotionally or financially from your person anymore. And that it's okay. You can have more than one person in your life and be friends with this person and be in love with this person. You don't have to pick and choose. Don't know why they were in this mindset of there has to be a choice. You. They chose you. At the end of the day, this person gave them an ultimatum and they saw right through it. If you're going to give me an ultimatum, I pick collective. Collective makes me feel alive. You make me feel alive. Collective is where I see my future. That's my person. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Let's see if we can find any more information. One more piece of information, and then we're going to wrap this up. Well, I might pull a couple. It says meditation gets me higher. So there's a call for you to ground and meditate after this situation, declaration, and altercation takes place. You're going to want to pull back a little bit, have some quiet time, process what just happened, not allow yourself to get overly emotional, meditate, relax, and let it go. Anything else? Filter what you see and hear at this time. I think this is great advice because there's a very likely chance that people that have been against this relationship from the get-go, from the start, right out the gate, are going to say some things about you and your person and your character. I mean, it could get ugly. They could say something about, well, your cheeks are crooked. And you're going to be like, what? What do you mean? So it could get a little scrappy. Not everyone, but some people might get a little bit crazy with what they say. And Spirit just wants you to realize that this is coming from a place of hurt, pain, anger, frustration, the fact that they feel like they're losing a competition here. Don't take it personal. It was never about you. It was about them and what they were failing to look at within themselves and what they were failing to do to better themselves. They were holding tight onto your person, very much so, like a clutch. So filter what you hear and see after this happens. One more and then we're done. It says try the least likely option. I feel like Spirit wants you to be open to allowing this person access to you and your person. Okay. See, I personally wouldn't have given that advice. I would be like, goodbye, you're done, door closed, adios. But Spirit is telling me to say, allow this person access to you and your person. Like give this some space. But after you give this person time to cool off and to like become a little more level-headed and rational in their thinking, I'm getting that they're going to understand. It's not going to happen immediately, but after a little bit of space and they come back around again, I think they're coming in with good intentions. And Spirit wants you to not make it more difficult, because you're going to send this person spiraling again, feeling like they were right from the get. I knew it. I knew as soon as this person got with my friend or my son or my brother or whomever, that they were going to snatch him up, and that was going to be the end of it. I was right. I was right. I was right. Spirit's like, don't give them that kind of gratification. Be the bigger person. You don't have to be best friends with them, but understand that there was a relationship there. There's a reason why your person was friends or was close to this person. There is on some level a love and a bond. They just needed to learn that they can't manipulate that love anymore with your person. And this is teaching them the lesson. So when they do come back around, Spirit wants you to be open and understanding. Obviously, keeping your guard up initially, but by giving them grace and understanding, you're going to prove their theories wrong, if that makes sense. Again, like, I don't think I would have done it this way, but I learn something new every day, and I guess I can kind of see how that makes sense. You're teaching them through your actions that it doesn't have to be one or the other, and that you've always been a good person and loving and accepting, and that you're totally okay with them being connected to your person as long as they respect the boundaries and don't try to intercede and meddle in your relationship anymore. It's like a double standard, kind of. Like, you're not going to meddle in their relationship, so why would they meddle in yours? Like, don't meddle in mine, I won't meddle in yours. We can all be, cohesive. We can like get along. It's fine. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. So, anywho, that is your message for the weekend. Totally took a turn I didn't expect, but I hope it did help. I hope it resonated. And if it did, please like and comment. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, side note, just because I have your attention, if you're still watching, I did a new little style with my eye makeup today. I just wanted to show it off. I've been practicing. It's kind of like the smoky look. I don't know if you like it. I think it looks pretty decent. I still have some work to do. But anyways, I just had to show that off because I'm really proud of myself. I did a good job. Anyways, have a good day. Have a great weekend. And I'll catch you on Monday. Bye, guys.